Their origin is concealed so that the money can be perceived to be coming from legal sources. Yes, it can be shown as white money, can be used for expenditures, can be used for anything which is legal. So dirty money into clean money. So money laundering has three steps. Multiple advanced methods have been invented for the money laundering. But the method which we are going to discuss, a few examples I will be giving you. So basically, money laundering has three stages: placement, layering, and integration. These three are the steps involved in the money laundering. This is the stage, first step, where illegal money enters into legal system. It enters into legal system. It can be like that. You say, okay, illegal money, they deposited into the bank, cash deposit. Or that is the first way. So the companies can understate their expenditures, may not show some necessary expenditures. They may overstate revenues. So when you overstate revenue, for example, a product which has a price of $1,000, they're selling it to customer. Okay? They are selling it to customer. And this product, they are receiving 1,000 but recording $1,500 selling price per unit. And $500 additional, they are inserting. This is called placement stage. Placement, entering the illegal money, legal system. And the first stage in the money laundering. Another example. That in the office you have 200 employees. Okay. And the salary of each employee is on average annual is $30,000. And out of $30,000, you show actually $20,000 salary and give $10,000 in cash from illegal sources. So proceeds of crime, when you are paying cash, it is entering into legal system. Entering into legal system. Proceeds of crime. Now, the point is, placement is the first stage. Three examples I have given you. The money enters into legal system, and then layering. So layers of transactions are generated, multiple transactions. So many transactions so that the origin of the money become concealed. Cash transaction, deposit. So layering is done here. Let me show you. This is basically wire transaction, excessive. Deposit into one account, transfer to the other account. Cash issued. You deposit, withdraw, deposit, withdraw. Below the monitoring threshold, the threshold which is monitored by the central bank or authorities. You make deposits and withdrawal below, just below that. So these are all basically layering, part of layering. So layers you generate. Or you send that to internationally, payment, offshore, and then bring money back from 2, 3 different channels. So that maximum ambiguity can be created. So that maximum ambiguity can be created. Now, so layering. Then is integration. What is integration? That now this is final stage, that now the money it looks like it is coming from legal sources. Now, so this is called stages of money laundering. Now, students, the point is any anti-money laundering, procedures. So what are the anti-money laundering? The companies and the firms, they are required to appoint an MLRO, money laundering reporting officer, who is expert in the money laundering related issues, symptoms, solutions. And they have to report yes, customer due diligence, very important. You people have opened a bank account. I normally give example of that. There's a bank account when you open individual bank account, whatever they perform, that is due diligence. It is also called KYC, know your client procedures. KYC procedures are performed. And what they form? They want to know if you are individual. They see your identity card. They see proof of income, sources of funds, some reference letters, right? They ask you some bill in your name, electricity bill or utility bill. So all this is KYC. Know your client. And know your client is done to identify who you are, why you are opening this bank account. Individual. But the point is, same case of a company or a business. So KYC will be different. Their, prospectus, if their certificate of incorporation, maybe some letter from the tax related identification number, some revenue authority certificate, registration certificate, again contract of the building for which you have rented, for example. Now, so due diligence is very much important. When you engage, who are the, yes, for the company, Who are the directors? Who are the shareholders? Very important. What is the business nature? And a very important part, that is we called that what is the actually business is, the economic reality of the business. Sometimes activity is not for the sake of activity. People might be doing some activity, showing activity, not doing. And under the umbrella of that sham organization, they might be whitening their business. This is a possibility. So what is the economic purpose of, so that is know your client. You question it. You think critically. So yes, report suspicion. Yes, this is a responsibility of auditor as well. That if there is any suspicion that this person, this organization, we are auditor, they are likely to be involved in the money laundering. So what we need to do? We need to report. We need to report money laundering. The suspicion even. Because otherwise it is a crime. Otherwise it is a crime. Now, just customers record, the party which is engaged with you. 5 year their record, their identification record, KYC record, and you're dealing with you. Very important. That you have to have a procedure to capture all this record. You go to the bank or some organization, they give you list of documents to be attached, form to be filled. So these are basically these are internal procedure. And all the staff should be trained. Anti-money laundering procedures. Now training. You said all the staff should be trained. The staff should be trained for that. What is money laundering? What is the crime? What are the different offenses? And staff should be trained how you need to make sure compliance with it. Now, so students, the point is these all factors need to be reported. Need to be trained. These matters should be taught to your employees. All aspects. And of that can be done by a training, workshop, courses, webinar, video lecture, anyways. And how to report, how to inform someone. Now, the next point is, so know your client. I have already explained to you how it is done. It is given again. Now, what is the offense in UK? In majority of the world, it is the same. Not only UK. Offenses. Processing, dealing, and concealing the proceeds of any crime. In any way. Possessing means if you are holding money on the behalf of anyone else. Okay? If you are holding that, then, students, the next point is assisting, attempting, inviting, guiding. Means in any way you are linked to the money laundering. That's why very much care is needed. And then failure of report. This is which is related to auditor as well. That if there is any issue that is needed to be, you are concerned that this company might be involved in the money laundering, for example, that must be reported. That must be reported. If you do not report, and tomorrow it comes to the knowledge of authorities that auditor had suspicion but didn't report, that is offense. That is crime. And then next, tipping off. Tip off. Tip off means giving someone, not hint only, rather we can say alert. Alerting the party who was doing money laundering, and now because you alerted them, they will be careful. So, students, tip off someone and then falsifying, concealing, and destroying documents relating to money laundering. Yes. That you, a company, got suspect that since they were involved in the money laundering and authorities have investigation against them. So what they will do? They try to falsify the record. They try to change the things. They try to destroy the documents. They try to do that. If they try to do that, it is, and if they do that, it is a crime. It is a crime. Now, the next point is reporting duties. Auditing firms, they have to suspicion. If they get suspicion, they have to report to the regulators. May modify audit opinion, or may, depending upon the situation. So sometimes I got the idea they are in the money laundering, I may resign. Possibility is there. And and when I resign, I need to submit a statement of circumstances. Now, so yes, so students, this is a past exam question in front of you. Discuss the implications of circumstances described in the audit senior's file note. Please, and the nature of reporting. Please read it. Read the scenario. Read this scenario, please. Once you have gone through it, do let me know in the chat box.